Hey everyone, do you ever feel like you're working super hard on your English, but not seeing the results you want? You study for hours, cramming everything in, only to forget most of it the next day. What if I told you there's a smarter, much easier way to learn, that actually works better than those marathon study sessions? Stay tuned, because today we're uncovering a secret that will change how you learn English forever. We all picture it, right? It's Saturday morning, the house is quiet, and you've got your English book spread out. You tell yourself, today's the day. 5 hours of solid English study. You feel pumped, motivated, like a real language learning hero. You've got your coffee, your notes are ready, and for the first 30 minutes, you're crushing it. You're understanding everything, feeling good. But then, slowly, silently, things start to change. Your brain feels heavy. Your eyes scan the page, but the words just don't stick. You hear a podcast, but it's like the words are just passing through. You reread sentences, not because they're hard, but because your mind is wandering. You're thinking about lunch, checking your phone, remembering something from last week. Your body is there, but your brain has packed its bags and left the building. This is a crucial moment. You're still studying, you look busy, but you're not actually learning. Learning means changing your brain, making new connections. And here's the big problem. Long study sessions often keep going long after your brain has stopped learning. You push yourself because you plan 5 hours, and you don't want to quit. But when learning becomes a struggle, your brain shuts down. It stops taking in new information. Long sessions might look impressive. You can tell people, I studied for 5 hours today. But what your brain remembers is feeling tired, slow, and forced. This creates what I call fake progress. You feel productive, but nothing truly sticks in your long-term memory, the kind of memory that lasts for days, weeks, or even years. You might cover a lot of material, but tomorrow, most of it will be gone. It's confusing because you put in the effort, spent the time, but effort alone doesn't guarantee learning. So, why does our brain give up? Because your brain isn't a machine. It's a living, breathing system that works best when it feels safe, curious, and interested. Long, grueling sessions slowly kill those feelings. Curiosity vanishes, then energy, then focus. What's left is just time, and time without focus is just wasted time. The harm from long sessions isn't dramatic. Nothing explodes. Instead, your brain quietly learns a dangerous lesson. English takes too much from me. Next time you think about studying, you feel a sense of dread, a resistance. You're tired before you even start. This is how many learners lose momentum, that natural force that keeps you moving forward. They often wonder, why did I stop? Now you know. Another hidden problem with long study sessions is pressure. This is that intense feeling inside that you must perform well, even when you're exhausted. This pressure doesn't come from your textbook or your teacher, it comes from your own expectations. When you plan a long session, your brain feels this pressure before you even begin. You sit down thinking, this has to be useful. I can't waste this time. I must see results today. These thoughts sound responsible, but inside your brain, something tightens. It becomes stressed and tense, not calm and open. And guess what? Language learning needs a relaxed brain. A calm brain notices patterns, remembers sounds, and connects ideas easily. A tense brain is just trying to survive the activity. Now, let's flip the script and talk about short sessions. We're talking 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Many people immediately think, that's too short. That can't possibly work. But they're wrong. And here's why these short study sessions are the best. Short sessions work because of how your brain remembers things. When your brain knows an activity will be short, it feels safe. There's no stress, no danger. Your brain says, okay, I can do this. It'll be over soon. Without that fear, your brain stays open and ready to soak up new information. This is the perfect state for language learning. Short sessions build trust. Every time you complete a short session, your brain learns, English is manageable. English is possible. I can do this again. This builds self-trust, that belief in your own ability. Long sessions often break that trust, but short ones slowly, steadily build it up. Short sessions also protect your energy, your mental strength. Your energy isn't endless. If you burn it all in one long session, You have nothing left for tomorrow. By stopping before you feel tired, you teach your brain, I finished this feeling good, and your brain naturally wants to repeat good experiences. Here's a concept many people miss: the next time effect. What you feel at the end of a study session directly influences how you feel about starting the next one. If you stop when you're exhausted, the next session feels like a heavy burden. If you stop while you're still feeling fresh, the next session feels light and inviting. Short sessions create a positive ending, a pleasant feeling that pulls you back the next day. Long sessions often end in complete exhaustion, and that exhaustion pushes you away. Let's imagine two learners. Learner A studies for 3 hours once a week. Learner B studies for 15 minutes every single day. After a month, learner feels tired and guilty, probably thinking they didn't do enough. Learner B, however, feels calm and consistent. Consistent means doing something regularly without stopping. Learner B has had far more contact with English, more exposure, more listening, more repetition, and ultimately, better memory. Many of us try to be heroes, aiming for those heroic study days. But language learning isn't about grand, difficult days. It's about habit. It's about doing something automatically, without much thought, like brushing your teeth. Short sessions train the habit. Long sessions rely on motivation, and motivation comes and goes. When English becomes a habit, you don't ask, should I study today? You just do it. Now, let's talk about memory itself. Your brain needs gaps. Think of a gap as a little break between your learning moments. When you study, stop, and then come back later, your brain keeps working in the background, quietly organizing things. Long sessions don't allow for those crucial gaps. Short sessions create natural gaps that help your brain sort and store information. For example, you hear a new sentence today, I was running late this morning. Tomorrow, you hear it again, and your brain goes, oh, I know this. That feeling of recognition, of knowing something when you encounter it again, really strengthens your memory. This is why consistent English learning strategies are so effective. So, how do we use short sessions correctly? They're powerful, but only if used the right way. A short session isn't about doing a million things quickly. It's about doing one small thing well. The most important rule is focus. Your attention should be fully on one task, not divided. Don't listen, read, and check your phone all at once. Don't open multiple apps or jump between tasks. Just pick one simple action. Listen, or read, or repeat out loud. That's enough. Your brain learns by making connections, linking new information to what you already know. When you multitask, these connections break. If you're listening to English but also reading messages and thinking about work, your brain gets the English input, but it can't process it, can't store it. The sounds just pass through and leave no trace. Focused learning might feel slow, but it's deep, strong, and lasting. Short sessions are about quality, not speed. Here are some simple examples. Example 1. Listen to a podcast for 10 minutes. Just sit, breathe, and listen. Don't pause every sentence. Don't translate every word. Just listen. That's a focused session. Example 2. Read one short paragraph. Read it slowly. Notice the words gently. Don't rush. That's a focused session. Example 3. Repeat one sentence many times. Repeat it slowly, naturally, then with feeling. That's also a focused session. You might not feel like you did much, but your brain learned a lot. Some learners feel guilty, thinking this is lazy. I only listen for 10 minutes. I only read one page. But learning doesn't count pages, it counts change. If your brain changed, even a little bit, the session worked. So, short sessions aren't lazy, they're intentional, done with a clear purpose. And now, for one of the most crucial ideas. Stop while it still feels easy. Most people stop when they're exhausted, when they can't focus anymore. But this teaches your brain the wrong lesson. Learning equals extreme tiredness. Instead, you want your brain to learn. Learning feels light, safe, and possible. So, stop early. Stop when you still feel good, when your mind is still clear. It might feel strange at first. You might think, I feel great, I could do more. But stopping early isn't weakness, it's a smart strategy. When you stop early, your brain remembers the session as positive, pleasant, and enjoyable. It thinks, that wasn't hard, that didn't take much energy. So, next time, Starting feels easy, not heavy or stressful. This creates a powerful cycle: an easy start, a good feeling, an early stop, and then wanting to start again the next day. This is a great way to boost your English skills. Here's another interesting thing. Learning doesn't stop when you stop studying. Your brain continues to work in the background, quietly processing. When you stop early, your brain has the space and time to organize and store information. If you study until exhaustion, your brain has no space, it's too tired. Stopping early gives your brain room to breathe. So, let me be clear, my friends, you don't need more time. You already have enough time. What you need is better timing. Deciding when and how long you do something. Short sessions aren't weak, they're intelligent. They respect your brain, your daily life, and your energy. They work with you, not against you. If you want English to stick with you for years, not just weeks. If you want learning to feel natural, not painful, choose short sessions every day. Even on busy days, even on tired days. Because small steps, taken daily, quietly change everything. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this helpful, please give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to 10-Minute English Academy for more tips and tricks to supercharge your English learning journey. See you next time.